What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, the character Chris, back again with another video, and today I want to talk to you guys about a game that I have been loving the shit out of. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I'm sure you have. It's called Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross. It just came out 2 days ago, I believe, and I got my boy Wayne here. Wayne, say what's up.
Hey, what's up, YouTube?
We're going to tell you guys some reasons why we love the game and why we think you should play the game. So we're going to start off with talking about the graphics. For me personally, this game has some of the best graphics I've ever seen on mobile, even though I'm playing it on BlueStacks right now. When I'm at the gym or whatever, and I'm playing it, like I just have the shit on auto battle, I sometimes just stop and look at the game and be like, this game is fucking gorgeous. Like, it is so nice to look at.
I definitely agree with you, Chris. Like, I like the cell shading that they've done with the kind of 3D look that they have. It really it's a change from the anime, so it's like a breath of fresh air. Which
the anime needed is because season 3. We're not gonna talk about it too much, but yeah. Speaking of which, since we're talking about gameplay and shit, let's talk about some of our experience with it. For me, I'm gonna start off with the best aspect of the gameplay, which is the card system. This is actually my first card game that I've ever played. Like, I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen a bit of Pokemon, but I never actually played the games like, physically. My brothers did, and I was watching them play, and it looked fun, but I just never did. This is my first time playing like a real card game, and I gotta say, it's one of my favorites. What about you, bro?
I definitely agree. It's not super in depth, so it's not too complex. It's pretty simple, but the way that they have the different combinations you can do with different characters and some of the scummy things you can do, I really like the game. Like, you can sit here and just have a war of attrition with a red character that does barriers, and then just keep debuffing while you're watching your enemy just wither away. Or you could just rush them down and full counter them with Meliodas whenever they think they're gonna hit you. So I feel like they did a really good job with letting you be yourself.
Yeah, you can definitely choose the way you want to play. Even though the cards are RNG, I still feel like I can still play my way. There's no like, I never, there's times where you're like, damn, I wish I had a better hand right now, but it's never been like, this game is completely fucking me on the cards. Like, I've never had like a whole row of cards that were just the same. But
yeah, it's never been like I can't do anything at all. You might have to,
use your brain
do
a bit.
Something. Yeah, use your brain a little bit, or kind of take a risk to try to get out of a situation. But most of the time, you're able to get through a pretty bad hand.
And knowing your hand is very, very important once you get into PvP. Now, personally, I'm not at PvP. I'm almost there. I'm in chapter 4 where you unlock it. I just have to go through the story a bit more, but I have been playing with the homies, and like, it's definitely an experience. If you get beaten in this game, it's kind of on you, because there have been times where I beat my friends who have higher levels than me, and I've been beat by people who have lower levels than me. It just comes down to how you play that day. It's not always about like how strong your units are,
Yeah, it's a blast though, playing PvP, whether it's with friends or once you get to unlocking it and stuff. Once you get into the ranks, you have two different categories. You start in your normal ranks, and then you can go into elite. But just doing my placement matches, I can tell there's gonna be some stuff out there that's crazy once you start getting up there. We're still early into it, so we can't go too in depth into what strats and stuff like that. But so far, the PvP has been it's been really, really fun with friends, with randoms, just all together.
It's been a fucking blast to play, man. Let's talk about some features real quick. So the game for me is extremely, it's very, very new user friendly. Like you kind of mentioned how it's like a good entry game for card games. But also just the quality of life, like being able to auto grind and just have like, you need to farm for shit, like, oh, I need like these blue books or whatever. I can just throw this bitch on autoplay, go do something else, come back, and it's just gonna keep playing. I don't need to end the mission, click, replay, click, click, click. It's literally just, you just press it once, go do whatever you need to do. That's been amazing. Go ahead.
If your phone is dying, You got a Hawk that sleeps while it's playing,
That
and it doesn't
is a
even kill your
game changer.
battery.
That is a game changer. Cause I was at
That
the
is
gym.
one of the best things ever.
When I'm at the gym and I'm like working out and I'm like, I want to play this. Like the first time I was like, I want to play it, but I don't want the shit to eat my battery life. I just tested it out. I could look at my phone after like a good 10 minutes, and Hawk is just asleep on my screen. And I was like, oh, thank God they did this. That is fucking fantastic. So they really thought of a lot of stuff. Good job, Netmarble.
Yeah, they really did a really good job with the little mechanics and features that they got going on in this game so far. For it to be an early game, nothing that's not, nothing established, brand new. This is something it really caught my eye. I'm glad I'm playing it.
Yeah, me too, man. This is a game that I know we're early right now, but I can see this game lasting the test of time. They got plenty of potential to go off here.
Yeah,
also,
it's on that level. It has the potential.
It definitely does. I've been looking a bit into the tier list and stuff because, I'm trying to go full ranked PvP in this game. So I was looking at some tier lists and I noticed there's some characters from, what is it called? The time I got reincarnated as a slime. So this game will possibly have more crossovers coming on the line, which is great.
Imagine we get like a Demon Slayer crossover.
That'd be fucking fire, dude. That'd be fire. I can see that. So this game.
I level your card. Oh, okay, my bad.
No, I was gonna say.
Going too deep into it.
Demon Slayer crossover would be pretty nice. Actually, guys, you guys watching in the comments, let me know in the comment section what crossover would you want to see in this game. Demon Slayer is one I'm really liking. And I
could do a whole video on some predictions. To be honest,
that could be a whole video, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Impossible video coming to y'all soon. But for me, Demon Slayer was one. Another anime that I'd like to see, even though I haven't personally seen it, I think the world would match. Goblin Slayer.
Yeah,
I think they can.
I can see that. Yeah, definitely that. What else? There's something that's on my mind right now that's just Shield Hero, bro.
Oh, Nafumi Iwatani,
Come
bro.
on, man.
The Shield Hero. Like, why did I not think of that? That'd be fun.
How am I the one?
I love Shield
Hero.
Hero.
Up Shield Hero.
That's my bad, bro. If they do a Shield Hero crossover, yo, take my wallet, bro. I need everybody.
Chris, we got to take the wallet ASAP. My man will drop everything for that
Raftalia, Nafumi Iwatani. Oh my god.
All right, this is a 7 Deadly Sins. 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah, right. Let's get back to some of the story aspect. We're not gonna go too deep into the story. If you haven't watched or read 7 Deadly Sins, you should watch up to season 2 of the anime and then read the manga. But even if you don't want to do that, this game does summarize a lot of the story for you. So if you haven't seen that 7 Deadly Sins, but you want to try the game out, definitely don't feel scared to try it. This game will explain everything that's going on with very nice cutscenes. Cutscenes that are even better than season 3. I mean, what? Go ahead, Wayne. What are your thoughts on the story?
I feel like they did a top-notch job with the story so far. I'm at chapter 5, I believe. So I'm almost caught up to where they're at right now in the game. So far, I feel like it's like a cinematic card game. That's exactly how I feel like when I look at it. It's a cinematic card gacha game. And I get to sit here and go back through the story of 7 Deadly Sins without seeing, some minor dialogue here and there, but all the major plot points are in the game, and with some animation being better than the anime itself. So I feel like if you haven't even watched it, just play the game. And if there's anything you really want to see, go to the anime and watch it. You might be happy, you might be disappointed, but the game, you'll be happy. It'll keep you happy.
And I'm sure you weebs will be happy to know that they kept the fan service intact for this game. So
yeah, jiggle physics all the way.
Shout out to Deanne. So gameplay and story are the main two features, or the biggest parts of the game. We're gonna talk about some more like little stuff like the pull rates. Now, pull rates when in a gacha game can be, it's RNG, right? So you can be blessed by RNGs or not. The homies have been they've been amazingly blessed, but me, bro, my pull rates.
Now this,
we started off well, but now I can't get anything. Go ahead.
You can't say that fully though. You started with Green Meliodas.
I do have Green Meliodas as one of the better characters out right now.
On what, like pull 2?
Pull 3.
I'm at like pull 7 or 8. No sign of him.
But someone else we game with also got him out. He got Green Meliodas on his first pull, right?
Yeah, first pull. Just I don't understand.
So yeah, it's a gotcha game. Drop rates are gonna be they're different for everybody. Some games,
but the pull rates. In this one, I feel like they're in a good place. So you might not necessarily get what you want or who you want all the time, but you're gonna get something. And even if you don't get the highest of the high, the things you do get are at a good place that they're viable. It's not gonna feel like you're just getting bottle caps and lint.
That's another thing too. Do not only worry about SSRs in this game. If you get a good SR, you can fuck somebody up with that team or with that unit.
SRs are crazy.
The SRs, and what I like about the game too is the fact that if you get someone at SR, they're not locked at SR. You can grind for them to get them SSR, and then you are. So if you have an SR that you really like, and you think, oh, it's just an SR, I can't really do much, I can't take this into endgame, you absolutely can. You just got to grind for it. And like we said, with the gameplay, grinding is very, very, you can be very efficient by just running it on auto battle. And, handle whatever you got to handle, and then boom, you're ready to level up that unit, go into PvP, go into dungeons, go into raids. Like, the quality of life in this game is fantastic. I can't say that enough.
Yeah, I can't say, yeah, you said it yourself. They outdid themselves. I really feel like they did.
Now, we're going to talk about some of our expectations for the future of this game. And for me, I think this game, the sky's the limit, honestly, in my opinion. Now, it might be because we're kind of in the honeymoon phase. We're not even a week into the game yet, but from what I've seen and what I've played, I think this game could end up being my favorite mobile game of all time. Ooh. It's a little early to say, but that's what I'm thinking right now. What about you, bro?
See, I ain't gonna lie to you. I agree with you. This game, now, it all depends on them, to be honest. This game has the foundation already to be something phenomenal. But if they don't support it, if they don't drop units in a timely manner, event stuff like that, it'll get stale. And that's not what I expect. I do expect them to go full force, because from what I've seen, everyone's been just loving this game. Anyone who's played it has loved it. There hasn't been anyone that I've talked to or seen that has said, yeah, I downloaded 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross and I deleted it because I wasn't having fun.
Yeah. Honestly, even if you, like I said earlier, even if you haven't seen 7 Deadly Sins and you're interested in the game, try the game out for yourself. Just try it.
Just the game itself. You don't even have to be a fan of 7 Deadly Sins. Just the game itself is great without being a fan of the anime. That's just a plus.
It is, because I'm a fan of the franchise of 7 Deadly Sins.
An expectation, maybe this is more like something I'm waiting for, is 2 words. Son.
Everybody is waiting on Escanor. He's not out yet, but I guarantee you that Marvel's going to get a bag once he comes out, because people are going to throw their money at it. And I'm one of them. I'm definitely going to be going for Escanor.
Between him, them commandments, they're going to be taking money from me. Don't worry about it. You're gonna hear about my whaling stories.
I need Demon King Meliodas. That's what I need.
Listen,
I need him. I need Escanor. Those are 2 that I really need right now, no less. But yeah. This a lot of people are saying this won't help, but part of me wants to believe that this game could maybe help the anime out. Maybe get them some more money to get a new studio or something. But that's just my hopes and dreams, because I really do love 7 Deadly Sins, and it's a tragedy what happened to the anime.
In my heart, I want it to. This as a want, yes, but as an expectation, I do not. Just the way anime works sometimes and stuff. I don't know what's going on with the anime. It's a weird situation itself, but I really do hope that this can do something for 7 Deadly Sins, the anime altogether, because it doesn't deserve what they got this season.
It really doesn't, especially since this was supposed to be one of the more hype seasons.
Yeah, I mean, you get season 3. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be hype leading into your game release. Like, it seems like they were kind of lining it up, it just didn't work.
But we're here to hype the game for you. So please, if you haven't tried 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross and you're thinking about it, please do. Also, I forgot to mention this at the start of the video. But if you made it this far somehow, hit the sub button. I'd very much appreciate it, you know. And thank you guys for watching the video. I'm about to keep grinding, and I've also been streaming this game on twitch.tv/thecharacterchris. If you want to give my boy Wayne a follow, he hasn't started his YouTube channel yet, but he will start it soon. So if you want to give him a sub before any videos come out, I'd really appreciate it. Anything else you want to plug, my guy?
Thank you for having me, Chris, on our first collab together on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be up and coming, you know, doing some content with you, doing my own content. Just sub, like, subscribe.
He also has a Twitch.
Hit the notifications, you know what I'm saying? All that. Twitch.tv/UpsideDownFace. Please and thank you.
And we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.